Oh, she in Seconic? Yo, this shit is official. Yeah, so listen, man, that's great info right there.
What I was saying?
You was talking about gangs clashing.
Oh yeah, they were after like I said, they defaced the mural, then they clashed it. You know, my sisters would come and get me because it was time to go. Right. All these people, you know, it was hundreds of them, literally hundreds of them. And Cypress Bachelors had a clubhouse on 141st at Cypress downstairs. That's was their clubhouse. Right. The jackets, the colors was me. I wish I could buy one of them jackets today.
I actually got a video with them.
Yeah, the Cypress Bachelor, they jackets, the blacksmith, all them jackets was nice, man. I don't know where they got them made or where they got that stuff.
They was doing it themselves.
But they was nice. They was, you know, and you know, basically that was my experience with gangs. Wow. You know, when I moved uptown to the Bronx, my experience was with white people because I moved to Fordham Road. Oh, okay. They didn't want no niggas
at all. So, they had. You ever heard of a gang called the Golden Guineas from over there on Arthur Avenue?
No, actually, I had a fight with them. I got kicked out of 45 for fighting with the white kids. And I'll never forget. And if this goes viral, it was a girl in my class named Kelly. I'll never forget. And like 15 white boys came to jump me. And I said, Kelly, go ahead, you know, run. And Kelly said, no, Jamal, I'm not gonna leave you. I'm gonna stand right here. And you know, and that girl, and
this is in the 70s?
Yes, this was in like 76.
Oh, wow.
She did not leave me, man.
That was probably the Golden Guineas.
She did not leave, but 45 is right behind White Castles on Fordham Road.
Right, I know exactly that's at.
And that's where that's an Italian.
Zoo.
Exactly, and it was Italians in there. And they came around. I think the white kid called me a nigga or something, and I pushed up on him.
Just because
we was in class, and he was a little skinny. You know, it was something that happened in class, and I really wasn't paying no attention to it. But when I was going home waiting for the bus, that's when his little aggressive boys came over here and made him fight me. Which was his mistake because I duffed his ass off. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat me in class, you can't beat me now.
I heard the racism in the Bronx in the early,
was crazy.
Mid-70s, even in the late 70s, you couldn't go certain places like over near Parkchester. They had a gang, Italian gang called the Bronx Ministers. Throsneck had the War Pigs and the Bronx Aliens, and they just was not having it. You couldn't cross White Plains Road.
Exactly, it was places like that. And they tried to tell my mother that I started a race fight. Like I started
the principal?
Yeah, the principal, whoever. They said I was the cause, and, you know what I'm saying? So I wound up going to 137, which is on Webster Avenue, like right up the street from the PAL. So
that was more of
hood. That's where I graduated from in the 8th grade. After leaving IS-10, I only left IS-10 in the 8th grade, which is Frederick Douglass Academy now.
That's right. You was in IS-10 on what's that? 147?
148, right above the 3 train, the last stop on the 3 train.
Right. And you was in there in the 70s?
Yeah, I went there for 6th, 7th, and I didn't start the 8th. I didn't start the 8th grade. We moved in when I was in the 7th grade, and I did my 8th grade in 45 and then 137. And then that was it.
Let me go back. How was the atmosphere at a Herc party though? How was it?
Love. It was beautiful. Everybody. That was when the hustle was out. So everybody was hustling, and then we would watch the b-boys b-boy.
Getting busy.
Getting busy only off of break beats. It was, you know, it wasn't no rapping. It was just break beats.
Just break beats.
They would play continuous break beats.
They was waiting Scorpio, for that to come. Scorpio, the Mexican.
Yeah, the Apache, the Mexican. You know,
Just Begun.
Just Begun, all that. And they would just break, and that was, you know, that was the main attraction. Yeah, the hustle and the breaking. That was it. And Herc's playing old music that we heard, that we grew up on, that we heard our parents play, but they was only playing the break parts. They wasn't playing the whole record. They was just playing the break parts. Right. And that's the part that everybody liked. So the DJ that could keep that part going, that made the party. You know? And the baddest person I ever seen do that was Flash. Because he developed a system where he would literally play breaks for an hour or two, and he would never like miss that.
You wouldn't hear no vocals.
No, you know he had it where you know, he had other records set up, and he would go straight from this break to that break to this break to that break to this break. Man. You know, and it got better and deeper and more, you know, to everybody would say, ooh, ah, oh, you know, ah, you know.
Right,
that's how he did it.
So basically, parties was instrumentals.
Yeah, when he finished, the party was, and then now you have Melly Mel and Kid Creole and them adding they rhymes.
You actually got to see them perform before they was known.
Yes. Theodore High School, Mitchell. I seen them in Mitchell. The Black Door. I actually saw him in Fever. I seen them perform.
You was there.
Yes. Waited outside on them long ass lines. You know, but the line was moving quick. It was only like $2 or $3 to get in.
What about the funky 4+1? Shot Rock and them.
I had a crush on Shot Rock.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had a crush. I used to follow her.
She from Castle Hill,
I know. I wouldn't go out there to see her, but when she was other places, I had a crush. I wanted, you know, but she was with the funky 4, so you know, I knew I couldn't get her. Yeah. But she used to be like Hustlers. She used to be around Hustlers, like when she wasn't on stage and stuff like that. You know, I would just sit there and be like, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I like Shorty.
Yeah.
She was the only female MC back then, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all was like the same age, right?
Yeah, I grew up with Jerry D. Lewis. That's my man. Jerry D. grew up on Burnside. Okay. Jerry D. used to sell Chiba in the University Chiba spot on Burnside. That's how I met Jerry D. Lewis. He was a Chiba, and I used to sell Chiba too. So he used to try to get me to put my Chiba in there with him. And I think I did it a time or two, and we split the money or whatever.
Right.
He used to work in a Chiba spot.
Right.
Yeah, you know. So that's my man Jerry D. JDL.
JDL. Oh, that's JDL.
Yeah, JDL. I remember when he started talking about getting into rap. J-Mar, man, we got a little group, cause they have a little community center right there off of Burnside. That's where they started at. It's on Burnside, but if you coming up from the Deegan and you hit University, it's a community. Before you make a left to go uptown on University,
right.
It's a community center right there. That's where JDL and them started performing at. They used to get parties in there.
Oh, wow.
Funky 4 and all of them performed in there. That was a regular little place that...
You ever heard of the L Brothers?
Yeah, that's Keith and Kev. That's no, the L Brothers is the DJ. That's Theodore. That's Theodore and them.
Right,
but the L Brothers, that's Keith and Kev.
Theodore brother was Mean Gene.
Yeah, that was Robbie Rob and Kevy Kev, the L Brothers.
Right.
Theodore.
They got busy back there.
Yeah, did they? Yep. Yes, they did.
Alright, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm pretty sure.
Anytime, bro.
Love it, man.
Anytime you want to do some more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got more time.
Alright.
I sit down and run you through it. But I was there. I know Busy B. I know Kev. I know Rob. I know. Well, my cousin used to go with Melly Mel.
Right.
Who else?
What about them Soul Sonic Force cats?
Nah, I don't know. Oh, I know Biggs. Biggs lived around the corner from me. Bambatta's Mr. Big.
Yeah, right.
He lived on Davidson. His brother is Gary. His sister Vanessa. That was like my little girlfriend, but I ain't touch her because she had a gangster boyfriend. That's why she had to leave New York and all that, because she was going with a gangster, but he's dead now. But yeah, Vanessa, she was one of the queens of Bambaataa. She's one of the queens.
Zulu queen.
Yeah, she was one of the 4 queens. But yeah, and I know Mr. Beggs and
alright.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn. I appreciate it, man. Good looking, bro. One more time, your mind.
All right.
One.
No.